Hello, my dear friend. Hasn't it been fun to create together for these past 50 days? It is amazing when you set off on a journey of creation how far you reach in just 50 days. It doesn't matter if you followed this challenge live or you are joining at some point along the way. The main thing is that this is the right time for you. Whenever you're watching this, it's your time. Seize it and use it. And in the last of creative sparks that are inspired by writing, I want to share a piece of my own writing. If you don't know, I have been writing a blog for many years, and this particular article that I'm going to read to you was written exactly 10 years ago in October 2011. So it's exactly 10 years at the time of me recording this. So enjoy, listen in, and take inspiration from the words I'm about to share with you. And thank you for following. Feeling part of the world can leave you exhausted. Being the world will fill you with joy, and you will be free to feel each moment in its entirety. There is no question where heart wants to be, nor where it belongs. Being isn't about racing and competing. It's about growing. When did we replace wandering and discovering, adventure, with this manic race towards the end? Let it end this very moment. I have 2 teenagers in my life now, but ever since they've joined my life, I have been able to show them what I mean by introducing them to the same feeling, rather than explaining it or trying to fit into words, which sometimes have wings. And I don't necessarily want to control them with thought. Feeling is a language infinitely more suitable for sharing. It is boundless and limitless. One of the most important feelings, one without which we would be lost and confused, is feeling one with the universe, for we are one. How do you put that into words? Perhaps you don't need to. What you do need is the knowing how to tap into the core of your being. If you haven't lost touch with it, there isn't a thing impossible. That is what heals us and keeps us strong in the face of adversity. That knowledge, that very feeling that we are one and the same with the space, stars, moon, sun, water, every soul that ever lived, dust, sea, grain of sand, orchid, a poem, tears, or smile, and God, all one, all out there in eternity and infinite, and in the equal measure inside each of us. How do you reconnect with the part of you if you lost or forgot about it? You reconnect by disconnecting from the chaos we call and consider and accept as the norm and standard and so-called order. For every boundary, border, line between you and everything around you is hurting the nature inside you. nature that is you. Let go of it. Allow moments of pure being. Find yourself in those moments. Find a place where your soul exists in its purest. But then invite another in. Share it. Instead of explaining this to my children, as we all know, teenagers are not equipped with the best patience for mother's words of wisdom, I take them to places where I feel the purest state of being, and I let that feeling speak. Not only do they understand it, it goes far beyond. They feel they are connected the same way to the energy indelibly. Make sure that you know they don't give me much feedback in words, but those moments see the most beautiful and pure connections our souls have as one inside the universal love. Find this place for yourself and don't have any illusions. Although it is absolutely possible to be yourself on a busy square where everyone seems to be rushing in different direction with a variety of man-made objects and noises, it is in the silence and grandeur of nature's gentle but powerful wing that we feel the purity of being. That simple feeling of pure joy, appearing small because of its simplicity, yet containing infinity itself. My reflection and sharing had to begin with this revelation. Even if you never read another word from me, take away the possibility of allowing yourself oneness with the universe. Better yet, don't even take my word for it. Just let these two unrehearsed smiles prove me right. They even allowed me to take these photographs, and if you ever had teenagers in your life, you know how difficult that task is. They don't want to be in front of the camera. They have their noses in their books or in whatever their world is in front of them. But when they were facing this kind of grandeur of nature, they couldn't hold back. It was just written on their face, as it was written in my soul and on my face too. I hope that you have enjoyed this story and this writing. I hope that I have been able to inspire you with this series, and keep tuned in because something really amazing is coming along. Something wonderfully creative and perhaps even more hands-on creative than this challenge was. So this one was mainly to inspire you to think and to write, but the next one that is coming, it's actually going to invite you to create something, to make something with your hands, and join me on a series of these creative projects. So if that sounds like you, stay tuned in. If you have enjoyed this series, why not share it with somebody who you know will love and enjoy it just as much? And if you feel inspired, do join my free community. All the necessary details are in the description of this video. And if you have enjoyed this video, give me the thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel, because you are in for a treat. Daily videos are going to go on as far as I am here. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for connecting with me. Thank you for being part of my world. And thank you for being my inspiration. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be recording these videos. They are meant to inspire you. Thank you, my friend. And I will see you tomorrow.